Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to be talking about Phase 10 and the location, and also some of the trucks, how big it's going to be, some other stuff like that. So quickly, let's talk about the skins on the Year 3 Pass trucks. So for Season 9, Renew and Rebuild, we had a lot of fire. Season 10 is called Fix and Connect. Season 11, Lights and Cameras. And Season 12, New Expansion 3. So with the fires, we probably know that that's this first one. And with lights and cameras, that's probably the third one here. And so my speculation, and I said this a long time ago, when these skins came out, that these would be tied to each of the DLCs. But this is going to be Phase 10. And so it's got some kind of rescue boats and whatever. And then I believe this one is going to be Phase 12. And we will probably know this in the coming weeks. But now that we got that out of the way, let's look at it a little deeper. And as some of you may already know, there was a recent leak of some SnowRunner data. And the reason people figured out what vehicles they are, because as you see on this screenshot, it says UI vehicle Mack defense and then SE_M917_name. And UI vehicle Kenworth 63 name. So there is no Kenworth truck called a Kenworth 63, but there is a truck called a Kenworth 963. Whoever found this information said that these seems to be distinctly nestled into Season 10, as those UI tags are tied to the second and third maps themselves. And as we know, it is going to be a 3-map DLC, so you'll get these trucks on the second and third maps. They also included some pictures. So here's a couple of screenshots of what these trucks would look like, or could look like. This is them in real life. So on the Spin Tires wiki, on Fix and Connect or Season 10, Fix and Connect is the 10th content expansion pack for SnowRunner. You're getting the New Summer region. It says New Summer region set in Canada. It also says that it's 3 maps, and the new vehicles include the Kenworth 963 and Mack Defense M917. And when the Mack and Kenworth were announced, it didn't say anything about them being separate paid DLC trucks. It just said Mack and Kenworth headline another great year of SnowRunner content. And A Tribe Called Cars said that Essarokan said somewhere on Discord that there is going to be gateways that lead to somewhere else on the same map. I tried to find this message and I looked around for like an hour, and I don't know where this was posted originally, but I could not find it. So how this new gateway or tunnel feature would work is something similar to this. So let's pretend this gateway here, gateway to Drummond Island. Let's say you go through this gateway, you drove all the way over there and you go through it. It might teleport you over here to this gateway. So instead of going to another map, you're just going to move from here over to here. And, you know, who knows how far you'll move. Maybe you move from here all the way up here. Or maybe it's from this corner all the way to this corner. But whatever it is, that's basically how it's going to work, is you'll go through a gateway and you'll move to another gateway on the same map. And so I'm not sure where exactly some of the places got the information, but back when the Western Star 49X came out, they had shown a bunch of gameplay footage for that, and it was in the same map that they were working on at the time. So the speculation is that the stickers that are coming out were recorded on the latest map that they are working on, and it looks like this is a place we haven't seen yet, just based on some of the way the stuff is laid out. And if you guys look very closely, I will play this video and we'll just let it run through at normal speed, and then we'll run through it at 4 times slower. And we'll see, I'll show you and point out some things that were a little bit interesting in there. And I cut out the parts that weren't of the game of SnowRunner, because there's like 30 seconds total, and about half of it was non-SnowRunner stuff, so I just cut that part out. So I know that was pretty quick, but now we're watching it 4 times slower. So this boat that's out there, maybe that ties into the skins that we said at the start of this with having a lot of boats around. But in just a second here, there's going to be a flag above the truck, and this flag looks Canadian, which is part of the reason why we think this map is in Canada and this is the next phase. And then at the very end of this video, in the bottom right corner, there's another Canadian flag. This next couple of seconds is just kind of the trucks in the shop just going through stickers, but I wanted just to include it all because this is exactly what they showed. So these are all the new stickers. If you guys are excited about those, then there you go. But alright, here's the part in the bottom right corner. So at the far end of the bridge, there's going to be a Canadian flag. And I know that was really quick, but that was 4 times slowed down, so hopefully that is enough for you guys to see that this is why there's a lot of speculation that this next map's going to be Canada, because it looks like something we haven't seen before, and it also looks like there's some Canadian flags in the footage. And then also, if you guys remember a long time ago, before the U3 pass was confirmed, there was some leaks about some DLC numbers on the Epic Game Store, and DLCs were like DLC S9, DLC S10, DLC S11, and they were also numbered like 24, 25, 26, and so we were able to confirm with how many DLCs there were, and those would probably be seasons 9, 10, 11, and 12, and recently it said that in the Epic Store's database, there was an update with new registers of DLCs, DLC 30M, DLC 31K1, DLC 32C, and DLC 33K2. So what could those possibly be? So the speculation is that the DLC 30M could be a Mack truck with the M. It's actually the first time that they put letters on the end like this. And so it'd be the 30th DLC, which would be DLC 30M, and then there would be DLC 31 K1, which would be Kenworth, so the 31st DLC, which would be the Kenworth. DLC 32C would then be the Canada map, or DLC Season 10. And then DLC 33K2 would be a second Kenworth truck. And as we know, there are 2 trucks, the M917, and as we said earlier, it's almost confirmed we're getting the Mack M917 and the Kenworth 963. That would mean we're getting 1 Mack and 1 Kenworth, but according to these DLCs, there's probably a second Kenworth. So we don't really know if this Kenworth will also be on that map, or if this will be a separate paid DLC. It could be non-paid as well, but that is the speculation. It is possible DLC 32C could be something different that we don't really know about. So it is possible DLC 32C is a vehicle, and there is also some information that says the UIs of the 2 new trucks, the Kenworth 963, will be classified as a heavy truck, and the Mack Defense M917 will be in the off-road category. But that is going to be it with the speculation for this one, guys. Basically, none of this is absolutely 100% confirmed. It is just some leaks and speculation that's going around. And I don't usually make these kinds of videos, but I figured there's quite a lot of information that I haven't talked about, so I thought I'd make a video about it. You'll have to let me know what you think of all of this down below. Do you think we got the right vehicles? Do you think there's going to be more vehicles, less vehicles? If this region actually does have 3 maps, which is what is rumored, it will be the first time we have any place with 3 maps in the game. They all have 1, 2, or 4 maps. And if you guys have been playing for a long enough period of time, you will know actually when Tamir first came out, they didn't have Rift, it was only 3. But yes, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you got something out of it. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe as we're trying to grow the channel. And odds are, if you guys like this type of content, you guys like content that we've made in the past and also content that I will make in the future. So, as always, stay tuned till the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.